The world is definitely not the same after you study abroad. After coming to China and seeing the developed areas of China and then the cities of China and meeting these people, I can't go back to America and just really look at what we have and take it for granted anymore. After coming here and I see so many opportunities, it really forces me to look out of my box now, to want to explore and see what other countries are like, to want to grasp more of what they're thinking, what they need, what they want. I can't go back and just sit down and pretend I never saw this.
The whole idea behind the program was to immerse students in China, to give them an opportunity of understanding a global perspective of how China has grown and what role China plays in the large economy of the world, to develop that entrepreneurial mind for the students. The two cities that we have chosen was Beijing and Shanghai, and that was deliberate because Beijing is the capital and Beijing is the cultural mecca of China. The growth of the program developed through some great partnerships between the two universities, Beijing University and the Shanghai Financial University. We worked together in developing a very unique program, and the main goal is trying to get students out of the United States into China to understand what's going on in the global economy. On top of that, many of our students have never traveled outside the United States. So it's a big icebreaker for them. And one of the amazing things is taking them halfway around the world for the first time.
I'm gonna be honest, I think I was not prepared at all, and the impact that had on me was even bigger. It forced me to adapt, which is pretty much what life is about. You have to adapt to change, you have to adapt to surprises here and there. I think I like the sense of surprise and the sense of having to change.
I think there's a huge opportunity here that you can't get from a classroom. I'm very motivated myself to learn Mandarin and the Chinese language, but I know after being over here that the only real way to do it is to do it in northern China. More or less in a classroom back home, it's not exactly a waste of time, money. I mean, it can help prepare you, but it's just so different here. And the fact that one word, for example, ma, means 5 different things, that's just one example of how the different dialects in different locations and learning when you're immersed in the culture like we are here can help to understand everything and converse back and forth and be a real experience.
The experience of learning in China has been very interesting because in a textbook you read the facts. They give you the history, they give you a little bit of culture, but they don't give you the personalization of it. But having to learn, how to communicate on a non-verbal basis in a country that you know no language is very different than a textbook.
China is a great place because of the culture and the opportunities that the country has to benefit other countries from a multinational perspective, and also because the people are very nice. In Beijing, I met some of the nicest people that I believe I've ever met in my life. It went a long way to prove to me that this place has a lot of opportunity and there are a lot of little treasures here hidden.
When I was back in the US, I thought I had maybe 1 or 2 paths to take. And then I came here and all of a sudden, thousands of paths opened up for me.
Whenever you come out here, not only do you see all the opportunities that happen here in China, but you also get to see business in a different way. And the marketing strategies they use here in China, the way that people perceive business as a whole.
Me being able to negotiate in the market, I think really sharpened my skills. I mean, it's not always getting the absolute lowest price, because I did want to form business connections with these people, and I understand that they got to make a profit too. We'll shake hands, I'll benefit them if they benefit me, and make for a smoother transaction, build business relationships.
After interacting with the Chinese students, it was really different because in America, we try to learn Spanish or something, we would give up. It's like their mindset is totally different. They're so focused on getting where they need to be. Here they are pushing themselves more and more. And you know, usually in America, my friends, their focus is the culture, the music, the clothes.
This trip, you definitely need to take because for me, I think a lot of people get stuck in a comfort zone. Anytime you put yourself out of the comfort zone, it makes you a better person. And to me, that's probably the biggest impact that this trip has made, and that's kind of the defining goal of this trip, is to change you so that you can look at more opportunities.
After coming here, it's really opened my eyes to see how much I can push myself. It's just that thing that I needed to get on my feet. And I can't tell you how much I needed this. It was just a breath of fresh air, literally, to just take this in. And I wouldn't trade this for anything in the world.